Here, we're going to be taking a look at the scheduler properties within Atom. What these do is that these affect some of the settings for our appointment calendar. To get to this page, you're just going to go to Admin, and then just scroll down until you find Scheduler Properties. So our first setting is the orientation. Right now, it's set to be in the horizontal view. You can see that our users are displayed like that. If I were to swap this to vertical, then refresh our calendar, you'll see that our users are now displayed in a vertical orientation. So kind of just depends on how you guys like to view your calendar. We prefer the horizontal orientation. So below that, we have our time scale interval. Ours right now is set to be in 15 minutes. And what this does on our calendar is that you'll see on the left here, we have 9, 9:30, 10. Well, there's a little halfway point between every slot here, and that right there is our 15-minute interval. We can adjust this to be every half hour. And what that does to our calendar is you'll see that we have 9, 10, 11, and then of course that halfway point would be 9:30, 10:30, and so on. So this just depends on how you like to schedule your clients. If you like to see them scheduled on the hour, so at 9 or at 10, then we would recommend doing the half hour right here. But if you prefer to be able to see them at half hours, so you could see your appointments at like 9:30 and so on, then like we would recommend the 15 minutes. So it just kind of depends on how you prefer to see when your appointments are scheduled. So. And then lastly, we have our starter time and our end time scale. This is just a global setting for when your calendar starts and when it ends. And you'll see too that it is in military time, so 1700 hours. That equates to 5 p.m. right there. So these right here affect these two settings right here. So as I said, that like it's a global setting for it, but say if on Friday, like your office is closing at like 1 o'clock, you could just manually override that for that day and then set that, and then it will override what is set up in here. So a couple things to keep in mind is that for these two right here, if you forget this colon when you try and make a change here, that will create some issues when trying to view your calendar. And also the calendar cannot go beyond 24 hours. So the latest that this end of time could go would be 23:59. So keep those two things in mind, and then you shouldn't have any issues when trying to access your calendar. But that is it for the scheduler properties, and I thank you for watching.